I think it's safe to say that whatever kind of goal it is that you want to achieve in life, hey, there's going to be some curveballs thrown your way. There's going to be some storms. There's going to be some adversities, whatever the case may be. It's not just going to be this easy and effortless route in order to achieve your goals. But hopefully, by the end of this video, you're going to have unshakable confidence in knowing that, hey, you are going to achieve your goals, no ifs, ands, or buts, because you're going to know the pathway to having success. So let's just put this in terms of fat loss also. So whatever your goals are, maybe you want to have a new job, maybe you want to have more, financial independence, whatever the case may be, right? I'm going to share with you exactly, and this is why I love talking about, fat loss and mindset into one inside of our coaching program at Heartletics, because the two and two go hand in hand. If you can master your body, typically you're going to have an easier time of mastering your mindset, and vice versa. If you can master your mindset, typically you can have an easier time of mastering your body. I love it. I love this stuff. So let me share with you guys a few different analogies to kind of help you out. Okay. Remember, this whole entire episode is just to get you thinking differently. Typically, that's all we strive to do for our members, is to get them thinking differently. We always say, as long as you can be open-minded, you're going to have success in life. No ifs, ands, or buts. You just got to be open-minded. If you have a fixed mindset and very closed-minded, odds are it's not going to be, too good for anybody out there, because they're stuck in their ways. So be open-minded and just hear me out, because hopefully this makes a lot of sense. Let's just talk about body fat trends, for example. Typically, right, there's 3 different ones that we see all the time at Heartletics. Okay. Now, let's just use an individual. Let's say they're 250 pounds and they want to get down to 200 pounds. So they want to lose 50 pounds of fat. And let me educate you on these trends. So the first one, individual A, will say, they start off at 250 pounds. And they're going to lose some weight, but guess what? As in anything you do, you will eventually, right, gain some weight, lose some weight, gain some weight, lose some weight, right? These are the trends. So let me just share that with you quickly before I go into this more, okay? So they're going to lose some weight, and then they might gain some weight. They're going to lose some weight, gain some weight, lose some weight, gain some weight, lose some weight. So week over week, it's all these different trends. Some weeks they lose some weight, some weeks they gain some weight, right? It's just all different. But regardless, check this out. They didn't give up. They stuck with it. They trusted the process. They had faith that they were going to reach their goals, and they end up getting from 250 pounds all the way down to 200 pounds, their goals. Now that's individual A. Individual B, right? This person might lose some weight, start off at 250 pounds. They might lose some weight, hit a little stall, hit a little plateau. Lose some weight, hit a little stall, hit a little plateau. Lose some weight, hit a little stall, hit a little plateau. Lose some weight, hit a little stall, hit a little plateau, and lose some weight. Sure enough, at the end, right? Remember, every single week, did they lose weight? No, they had these stalls. Remember, person A, on these, stalls, they gained weight. Person B, this individual, they just had these little plateaus, right? These little stalls, these little hiccups in the journey, so to speak. But they didn't give up. And then eventually, they reached their goals of getting down to 200 pounds. And then individual C, right? This is somebody like myself, and this is why I don't step on the scale. I don't check my body fat percentage. I just go off of how I look and how I feel in the mirror, basically. If I notice that my clothes fit great, if I notice I'm strong in the gym, if I notice I have tons of energy, right? If I got 6-pack abs every time I see myself in the mirror in the morning, I'm not worried about stepping on the scale, because I don't care about that, And the reason why I don't care about that is just because individual C, like myself, it's not in your favor at all. It is a roller coaster ride. So hear me out. This person might start off at 250 pounds. They might lose some weight and then hit a little stall, gain some weight, lose some weight, hit a little stall, gain some weight, and let's say they hit a little stall, lose some weight, gain some weight, hit a stall, lose some weight. It's so bizarre. But regardless, for that individual, as long as they don't give up, trust the process, have the right mindset, they will eventually achieve their goals of getting down to 200 pounds, losing 50 pounds. So all those 3 different case studies of those different body fat trends and how they're losing body fat, they did not lose weight every single week, but they didn't give up. They didn't just throw in the white towel and quit and go back to their old ways. They stuck with it. And because they stuck with it, they were rewarded with success in losing the body fat and achieving the goals that they wanted. They had confidence. They trusted the process. They had faith. This is the same confidence that you need to have in anything in life when it comes to whatever your goals are. Remember, when it comes to creating your goals, one, you got to have crystal clarity, right? What are those goals? Like, map that out. How clear can you map that out? How clear can it be? The second is, why do you want those goals? Ask yourself the 7-layer why and dig down deep underneath the root of the surface to really figure out what is that driving force. That's what's going to help you out sticking with it during those times of, let's say, losing body fat where you're not seeing the progress that you want. Maybe the scale goes up. Maybe you hit a little stall. But regardless, when you have a deep-rooted why, you're sticking in it with the long run, okay? And that's going to make you show up even during those times of, hey, life throwing curveballs and things are not going your way. Even when you feel like you're doing all the right things. You're hitting your protein goal, you're doing your cardio, you're doing your strength training, whatever the case may be, but yet you don't see the numbers you're looking for, So having that deep-rooted why is going to help you feel, right, inspired to at least stay disciplined and sticking with it. And then lastly, who do you need to become? And that is, what are the habits? What are they doing? For example, if you're somebody that's 250 pounds, high blood pressure, lacking energy, lacking confidence, you're not working out, you're not eating healthy, you're just coming home from work, stay on the couch, drinking a beer, eating some Cheetos. Well, who do you need to become to be this person at 200 pounds off the medication? You probably need to be putting in some more activity. You probably need to be more mindful of what you're putting in your body in terms of your food, nutrition, everything, right? So when you can figure out who is that person that you need to become, it makes it so much easier. But you have to understand that the pathway to having success at reaching your goals, it's just like the world's going to test you, right? And it's almost a test to see, one, how bad do you want it, right? Faith, trust, belief. Do you actually have that? Or do you kind of want to have your goals? You kind of want to have success. The people that want it bad enough, they're willing to put in the work. Even when they're not seeing the results, the fruits of their labor, they're still showing up. And that's the mindset that you need to have in whatever goal it is. It's like starting a business. Most businesses fail horribly within the first 3 years. I know for me, right? For example, starting Heartletics, there's plenty of times I want to throw in the white towel and quit and give up. Plenty of times. The first 2 years, I lost so much money trying to just run Facebook ads by myself, trying to do all this marketing and website updates and everything. So much wasted time, so much wasted resources, so much wasted money. Plenty of times where I wanted to just quit and throw in the white towel, but I didn't. And I thank God every day that I didn't, because I'm blessed with this amazing business and I get to do what I love to do each and every day, and that's help people transform their bodies, help people transform their lives. But I had that faith. I had that trust. I believed that one day it was going to work out. And at the time, there's, once again, losing a bunch of money, that's not fun at all. There's plenty of times where I want to quit, where people are not signing up for my coaching program, or I'm not getting a good ROI on some kind of marketing campaign or Facebook ads, or whatever the case may be. I'm posting YouTube videos, not getting any views. It's discouraging. It really is. But remember, working on your mindset and whichever practice and techniques that you want to do, whether that's meditation, whether that's visualization, whether that's gratitude, whether that's affirmations, these little simple practices can help you, especially during the hard times. See, with me, I was too stubborn to give up. I was too dumb. I was like, I'm just going to go out on my shield, right? Had that Spartan mentality, right? The proper mindset of being a warrior and just, hey, give it my all. So there was no quit. There was no give up in my book. It was do or die, And so having that mindset of I'm going to achieve my goals. I know it's going to be tough the first 3 years. Most businesses fail within the first 3 years. We got to get through the first 3 years. Having that mindset helped me, right? Knowing for a fact that it's going to be tough just like with you achieving your goals, it's going to be tough at times. You're not going to see the ROI. You're not going to see the results, even when you feel like you're doing all the right things. But guess what? You have to have that unshakable confidence. You have to have that faith and trust and belief that it's all going to work out in the end, because it will, as long as you have the right mindset. And the different techniques and practices, once again, affirmations, visualizations, gratitude, meditation, whatever the case may be, can just help you during that process, make it so much easier. You know, I've been through so many dark times in my life where I just felt emotionally weak and just full of depressed, anxiety, everything like this. But the small little things truly do add up, right? Having little pep talks with myself in the mirror, just, saying affirmations or whatever I can to hype myself up, that helps. Meditation, where I'm not worried about the future and what's going to happen. I'm not worried about the past of what's already happened and, all these regrets, and there's nothing I can do to change that. It helps. Visualizing myself having success in my business, success with the body that I want, and changing millions of people's lives. Guess what? It helps, especially during the times when there's storms I'm going through. Especially during the times when I don't feel like showing up because I'm not getting that ROI. I'm not seeing the results. And I always say every dog has its day, but every single time you wake up, you have an opportunity, right, to look at the stuff that you do have going on and what's right in your life. Gratitude, and I talk about this often. Waking up, writing down the things that you're grateful for, saying either like a quick prayer of the things that you're grateful for, whatever the practice is that you want to focus on, start doing something that's just going to get you in that right positive mindset. Hey, let's say you're not getting the results that you're looking for, right? The number on the scale didn't go down. Okay, but guess what? Were you able to stick with completing all your workouts for this week? And maybe that's been a struggle for you in the past. Maybe you had a goal of hitting your step goal for this week, and maybe that's been a struggle for you past, but you were able to have success. Maybe you got some PRs in the gym. Maybe you got, more energy to play with your kids. Maybe you went out to eat, right? You were able to have some burgers, some pizza, some beer, and you woke up the next day and you didn't feel guilty at all. And you're like, holy cow, I've never even felt like that before. For the past 5, 10, 15 years, I was always, regretful of the things that I ate, but here I am. I was able to eat out and enjoy that meal and not worry about tracking my calories or tracking my food and not regret, the decisions that I made last night with my food. These are wins that we got to think about, especially during the hard times. For example, let's say we get, 15, calls. And in that week, right, of having 15 calls, let's say only 10 people sign up for our coaching program. Well, hey, I'm faced with two literally perspectives. I can, one, think about, okay, well, hey, 5 people didn't sign up. What did we do wrong? Was it the marketing? Was it, the call itself? Was it the qualification process? What did we do wrong? Or I can say, well, hey, we got 10 people that signed up. I'm truly grateful. We got 10 people that signed up. I'm truly happy. I'm so grateful that these people, decided to trust Heartletics with their health and fitness journey, and we can help them become the best version of themselves. It's all about how you view the glass. You can typically look at life being as half full or half empty. And the different practices, once again, affirmations, visualization, gratitude, journaling, meditation, whatever the case may be. It's all about just what is going to help you feel better. What is going to get you more emotionally intact with, hey, maybe I'm not reaching my goals, but I got breath in my lungs. I got food in the fridge. I got toothpaste and toilet paper. I got clothes. I got shelter. I'm happy. And that's what these different practices really do, is getting you in tune with yourself and what you have. And yes, there are different practices like visualization and, scripting out, right? In terms of thinking about what you want, but it's, once again, to just give clarity, tunnel vision, right? Getting to your reticular activating system. This is what I want. This is what we're after. So if I'm after my goals and I know that the pathway to success is going to be some uphills, it's going to be some downhills, as long as I'm keeping my eyes focused on that goals, hey, I'm going to make sure that each and every day I'm taking that one step in front of the foot in front of the other. I'm not going to give up and throw in the white towel and quit and go back to my old ways. And that's why these practices help. It helps shift your mindset. It helps shift your identity. It helps get you more crystal clear on your goals. Now, with that being said, can't be obsessed with your goals. Because like that is the number one issue that most people have, is they become too obsessed. And if you're somebody that's way too obsessed with your goals, I highly recommend diving into James Clear Atomic Habits book. And this is where it's all about goal setting, but having more systems, having more habits in place to help you easily achieve your goals out there. And when you focus on the daily habits, it makes achieving that long-term big goal so much easier, because it's not going to be on a pedestal. And that's what we always get our clients, our members, to strive for as well, in terms of, getting the body that they want, getting the health that they want, getting the confidence, everything like that. Hey, it's great to focus on your goals, but don't be obsessed with it. Let's focus on the day in, day out operations. Make sure we're good on those, and your goals are going to come by a lot faster. So, guys, at the end of the day, understand that the pathway to success, hey, it's going to be hard at times. It's going to be a bumpy road. But remember, as long as you stay clear, have the right mindset, right? Put in the right practices that's going to help you feel better each and every day, it's going to make it so much easier in the end with having success in achieving your goals. I promise you that.